And then there is another one, and another one.
Yeah, what's going on with y'all? I want to thank everyone who's been showing support lately, commenting, liking, subbing up. If you're enjoying the content, definitely let me know how you feel about things. And I'm going to do better and do my best to get back at you. I saw some interesting things coming across my timeline today, and I wanted to take a look at it. In this first one, I have a few clips today. This first one is going to be a doctor just speaking out against some of the stuff that's going on, especially when you think about how science is just changing right now. We don't know what a man and a woman is. Now, you know, I would even call this child abuse, sexual abuse, along with a whole bunch of other things. They're poisoning, so there's child endangerment taking place. It's a lot of things. And we have doctors giving the okay on it. And, you know, I don't know. Every day I wake up, it's just crazier and crazier. We got more and more just buffoonery going on. And it's coming from the top, you know. Oh, it's coming from the top. Like, anyway, let's get into it. Let's hear what she got to say. And, yeah.
Breast milk in any fashion.
Breast milk.
And as a woman and a mother and grandmother and as a physician, I am livid that our CDC, a government institution that's there for us to trust and to turn to as authority.
All right. First of all, we should all know, after the past few years, before a couple years, prior to 2020, I didn't even know what the CDC was. You know, I know I knew I heard about it here and there, but I didn't fully know what they did. You know what I mean? Now I have a better understanding that pretty much they're in charge of all of the guidelines that we follow when it comes to our health. Yeah, and I think if you remember during the pandemic, they were saying this and going back and flip-flopping and switching their stance on things. I don't trust the CDC. I'm done with the CDC.
In medicine are now taking this just unbelievable, egregious position and saying that men living as women can be given these drugs for off-label use. Okay, so some of these drugs, for example, they might treat schizophrenia or other medical illnesses. And as I mentioned, they have this adverse effect. It's called galactorrhea. It means that a man's breast tissue begins to secrete a substance. That substance is not breast milk. Furthermore, that substance that is given to these infants has chemicals in it. So those drugs that are given.
That is sick. That is sick. You know, that and really the more and more that time goes on, it's like the rainbow community is untouchable. They're allowed to do whatever, because if this had been any other situation or circumstance where a man is having a baby licking body fluids off from him because you don't know what it is, so licking body fluids, that child will be taken away from that man. And now this is a side effect, an adverse reaction, actually, of the drugs, is men are secreting a substance from their breast tissue, chest tissue, whatever you want to call it. And they're giving that to the babies, yo. That is disgusting. But like I said, the rainbow community gets away with everything and anything. It is crazy. And people just stand there and applaud it and cheer it on. And it's demonic, man. It really is, yo.
Given to those men who think that they can breastfeed, those chemicals are going to be absorbed by the infant. That's our CDC these days. That's what's going on.
And that's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. The CDC, first of all, I don't know about going to government for anything. But going to the CDC for guidelines after seeing how they handled the whole COVID pandemic, no. And if there's okaying these drugs to be on the market, knowing the effects, and for these drugs to be on the market for specifically for this community to do this to children, man. And I mean, I don't know, man. It's a mental. This country has a deep mental issue that needs to be addressed. You know, it's I don't know, it's disgusting. Now, look, the madness continues. I don't know if anyone's seen this video circulating. This is another trans woman that is upset that medical care was denied at a gynecologist's office. You know, I mean, I don't know what this person, well, I'm gonna say, I don't know what he is thinking. He doesn't have a vagina. He doesn't have a cervix. He doesn't have ovaries. He doesn't have, birthing canal. All that stuff that they test in the gynecologist's office. You know, doesn't have any of that. Need to go get his prostate checked. I probably need to go sign up to get a prostate exam and what's the thing called? I don't know. Well, you need to go sign up to get a prostate exam. You know, if you really want to get freaky, you can get the little thing that checks for the ulcers and anything like that. But there's no business for this man to be at the gynecologist's office. Anyway, that's a little backstory. Let's see what he got to say.
Because I need to be checked, you know, I mean, they got to use a fucking speculum, they've got to take a sample, that type of thing, check for tears, blah, 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 right? I mean, makes sense. And so, what they had said to me is like, well, we don't do that here. And I'm like,
which, yeah, why would they check you for any of those things? You don't have a vagina. Like, I think that this is pretty basic. And if you go to children and ask them pretty basic questions without saying too much, they are pretty much on board with a man and a woman being different, being having certain attributes unique to each gender. You know, to a child who has not been convoluted by all of this crap, yeah, man, like they are very easily, you know, but when you keep on feeding and planting these seeds, telling the child, hey, there's 8 million genders, this and that. I mean, you get this. Now this trans woman, a biological man, is upset because he cannot go to a gynecologist's office. Let's go back to, let's watch a little bit more.
But you're a gynecologist office. Why wouldn't you? Well, we don't treat trans patients, so you're discriminating against me as
Oh, here comes the victim. Here comes the victim. Nobody's discriminating against you, sir. You are a man, a biological man. You may feel like a woman, but you are a biological man. Therefore, you have no business at the gynecologist's office unless it's to drop your mother, your sister, an aunt, your grandma. Unless it's to drop them off, you have no business there. Okay?
is what you're telling me. You know? My female doctor in Toronto would have taken you in a heartbeat. Damn.
Oh, my gosh. Take it back to Canada. Go back to Canada then. Okay? Go back to Canada where they believe in bullshit like that then. If somebody's going to seriously, but you know what? It's free and it's government-funded healthcare. So maybe there's a reason that they take you. They don't give a damn. Maybe they get paid either way. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But now I just want to take a look into my last video. and we'll jump around. But pretty much this is a transgender couple. Okay? The man, it's a transgender woman, a biological man, and a transgender man, a biological woman, that I believe have a child together. Their non-binary child. And the biological man is going to be the one attempting to breastfeed the child. Now, I don't know what he's thinking that this child's going to get or what type of nutrition. And this may be before the drugs. I don't know if he's on any type of drugs like in the first clip. But this is child abuse. Because why do you have a baby even trying to latch onto your breast if you know, or your chest or whatever, if you know that there's no milk there is no benefit from that? It's sick, yo.
Talk? Yeah. You know, early on, we had a little hiccup with not wanting to assign a gender or sex to the baby. Your mom is having.
Yeah, we'll just clip
I'm
through.
very unprepared
So
to
this
give
is
birth
the woman,
myself.
and this is a man. This is a biological man. This is a biological woman. She's a trans man, and he's a trans woman. The mental gymnastics to keep up with this shit. So, okay, they're having the baby. Okay, we're going to get to the latching. There it is.
Oh, I put it up.
What the hell is this? What? Now, I understand she had the mastectomy, but can we get this baby some formula? This baby is getting absolutely nothing. This one over here is probably, I don't know. It probably likes it. But this is disturbing, yo. But DCF won't look their way, right? This isn't child abuse, right? But say you spank your child. That's child abuse, right? But this is perfectly fine.
The baby has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk.
No kidding. No kidding. The baby's latching looking for milk, but you're not producing milk because you're a man.
Okay, because we're gonna supplement the feeding with formula.
Supplement the feeding with formula. That baby's only going to be getting formula. That baby is only going to be getting formula, or should only be getting formula, because there's absolutely nothing in your breast, in your chest, in whatever your upper torso wants to identify as. That baby is not getting anything, no type of nutrition. So I hope for that baby's sake that baby is on formula. And yeah, man, and you know, that's just the delusion of the world that we're going into. Welcome to 2023. It is only gonna keep on getting crazier. And yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Y'all let me know if I'm all wrong. You feel me? Men could be women, women could be men. Men could take hormones and could take pills and stuff like that, where they can secrete so that they can breastfeed their babies now. Let me know if men should, or trans women should be able to go to the gynecologist's office. And what you think about this whole thing? A biological woman and a biological man. So they're not LGB. They're T because they're both trans, but I don't get it, man. Man, oh y'all, I mean, they need to be arrested. Like, I don't even care what their pronouns are and shit like that. They need to be arrested. These two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't even look at that. Or if you think, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that them two need to be arrested. This one is a damn clown. This dude big as hell, looking like he about to go into the wrestling ring or something, the MMA ring or something, talking about, can I go to a gynecologist's office? No, buddy. And yeah, this is just sick. What Dr. Miriam Grossman was talking about, it was gross, man. Like, nah, man. You giving people pills, side effects, adverse reactions. is secretion coming with the intent of that secretion coming so that they can breastfeed is demonic. It's sick. I don't know. Pray for the country. But till the next time, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay amazing. And yeah, I'm out.